Well, we've got a really fun day today. We are in...
All of our days are fun. We're retired. Why wouldn't they be fun?
We are in Sturgis, South Dakota, and so we've had a wonderful summer trip.
Let's make it clear now. We don't have a motorcycle, so
No,
we're not here for the...
We're not here for the rally.
For the rally,
Rally's
that's right.
over with. And we've got a great trip today. We're going to Rapid City, and we're going to take you with us to Bear Country, USA.
Oh, sounds exciting. Like we're going to see a bear, maybe?
Yeah, and we're going to show you a little bit of Rapid City, too. And so, not only bears, but a lot of other things.
So we're glad to have you with us. We are the Redhead and the Preacher, full-time RVers from Dallas, Texas. And we just want to encourage you to subscribe and then hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all future videos. Well, let's go see them bars. We enjoyed our drive from Sturgis to Rapid City. We arrived at Bear Country, USA, which bills itself as a family fun adventure. And as you can see, we paid $16 per person for senior adults to get in.
And the first thing we saw were the deer. And there's great signage all through the park. And you are in your car, your vehicle. And you can see the signs here for the reindeers. So it's very pandemic friendly.
Yeah, that's something I always like. We talked about that. You drive through the first 45 minutes. You can stay in the truck or car and be completely insulated from everybody else if that's what you choose.
Now, all of these animals were just roaming free. Most of them were eating. They seemed very healthy. And now the black bear and the wolf here were behind a fence. So they must have been a little ornery critters here because they did have them behind a fence. But most of the animals are all roaming free. So you do stay in your car. And here's the gray wolf here. He's busy devouring something.
Yeah, it's a very pleasant place for the whole family. I think children would be very fond of an adventure like this, driving through this area and seeing all these various kinds of wildlife animals.
Now, we've been to a bunch of these places all over the United States, and this was by far the best I think we'd been to. And there were so many bears here. And if you'd been to Glacier and Yellowstone and hadn't seen any bears, then this is a good place to go.
Yeah, this bear here, he wasn't too interested in anything or anybody.
I think he had a bad hair day. And this guy looks like he's eating ants or bugs or something off the tree here. But they were amusing to watch. You drive very, very slowly.
This guy's got an itch. He's got a real itch.
He's got an itch and he's got to itch it. And as you can see, I couldn't tell you how many bears.
No, lots of bears.
I could not even count how many there were. And they're all roaming around, walking around your car. And it was a lot of fun, though.
We considered it worth the money.
Yes, our $16 a piece. And the reason we're showing you the video is, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go there or not. And there wasn't too much to show online, so I wanted to show this, that you can make up your mind if you want to go there or take your children there. It's a great place to do that, and especially during the pandemic.
Right. It's probably not a destination place, but certainly if you're close by, your whole family would enjoy this experience.
And where we stayed in Sturgis, of course, there were so many things to see in the area. And if you're going to be there for a few days, it's just a really nice place to spend several hours. And I mean several hours because there's a lot to see and do. And then if you're tired of sitting like we were, then you get out and you can walk around, and the little baby animals or different animals they have are behind a fence, more like a zoo. But they were fun to watch as they were playing, and we really enjoyed it. And the people stayed really far apart. There wasn't that many people there walking around. And look at this porcupine guy. He's kind of amusing.
Yeah, he looks like, he looks like a porcupine.
Yeah. So, and they do have the baby bears there, but there was a little wrong season. They weren't too babyish.
We enjoyed our time. Would certainly recommend it to you.
And there was a very, very nice gift shop there. And if you are there, we would recommend you going in. We're going to show you that in a minute.
Yeah, but I
And
spent money in the gift shop,
yes,
didn't I?
we did. I spent a little bit too. Bruce got a man bag.
Come on now, it's not a purse, it's a man bag.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour through Bear Country, USA, in the beautiful state of South Dakota in the Black Hills. We
Yeah.
would thoroughly recommend it, wouldn't we, Bruce?
We had a great time there. Met a lot of nice people in Sturgis. They were so kind to us, told us about their town, and told us all about the bike rally. We enjoyed it a lot.
But there are so many things to do in that area. So if you haven't been to that area before in South Dakota, there's so much to do and see. We would highly recommend that also. And we're at home right now in Frisco, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas, Texas. And we're going to stay here put for a while, unfortunately, because of the pandemic. So we have 2 more videos to show you from our summer trip after this one. So we hope you stay tuned for everything that we've done and seen.
Yeah, we're not through traveling. We're just through traveling like we have been recently. We hope to see you a lot. And
Yes.
before we close, didn't you have a shout out to
Yes,
somebody?
we have a dear young friend that we met when we were in Utah a couple years ago, and he continues to write to us, and he has a YouTube channel. And we met him when Bruce was preaching at a church in Blanding, Utah.
Blanding, Utah.
And the name of his YouTube channel is MT. And just pull it up and go visit MT. He has lots of various YouTube videos of different things, and he's a nice young man.
He was very excited about it.
Yes,
the
so
fact
he
that-
requested we
Yeah, he
give a
did.
shout out to him.
So we're so glad you watched. Anything else
Yes.
you want to say, hon?
No.
We're so glad you watched, and just again, encourage you to subscribe. Our videos might calm down here a little bit for a while, but encourage you to subscribe, and then you will be notified of the future videos as they come. There will be 2 more coming up right away.
Yes, of our summer trip.
Yeah, and after that, we're just not absolutely sure. So, from the Redhead and the Preacher, once again, thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of you. And remember, may God bless America.